What's up, guys? It's me, Will, and hopefully you've already seen my Logan review and have seen Logan, because we're talking about spoilers here for Logan here on the Will West Show.
Knock, knock, open up the door. It's Will.
So like I just said, guys, we're tackling Logan spoilers, so I've given you several warnings. If you haven't seen those movies, please don't watch this one. As much as I would appreciate those views, I also don't want to spoil the movie for you or get comments going, oh, how come you spoiled that, Will? I'll try to give you enough time to have seen it. I'll upload it and put all kinds of spoiler warnings, but we are diving into it right now. So right off the bat, guys, we get a little intro to Logan, which I was not expecting. It's a Deadpool little preview, teaser thing. And there's so many cool Easter eggs in this. Deadpool's just walking off in this little set, minding his own business, and an old guy's getting mugged. He's like, oh, fuck no, that's not happening. He goes to a phone booth, which is a Superman thing. And speaking of Superman, they're playing the Superman theme, which I'm going how do they get the rights to that? I'm my mind's blown. And there's little Easter eggs here and there in the background. There's even a little theater playing Logan right there on the set that they're at. And the thing says, I forget who, but it's Cable's actual, I want to say Nathan Summers coming soon. I think he's just taking his time getting dressed, he gets his butt all up in the telephone thing. Oh my god, it just gets nuts. Then he's finally suited up, and of course, I know my best friend and my best buddy who loves Deadpool is going to see this. He's going to cream his pants as soon as he sees this. He's like, oh my god, Deadpool's here! But the guy gets shot. Deadpool wasn't fast enough. He's like, oh god. Probably shouldn't have put on the suit. Oh, dang it. Logan probably wouldn't let this happen. And he's just reminiscing. Then he lays on the dead guy. So, ooh, Muddy Monkey, just having a good time. There's little Firefly posters in the background of another thing. Some more graffiti. And it's just nuts. This is a little fun little segment. I was like, oh yeah, this is a cool little a little short, almost like a Marvel one shot. I would love this. For all future X-Men movies, and just the Fox cinematic universe that they're doing, if they keep going back to the mutant universe, and maybe even if they're saying they're going to Fantastic Four again, I don't believe it. But if they do, they make it good. I would appreciate a Deadpool little segment before every movie. He could even just tear away and make fun of how shitty the other Fantastic Four movies were. As much as Hugh Jackman and others have said you don't need to see any of the other X-Men movies, you need to have at least seen X-Men 1. That's the only thing. That's the only one I say you need to see because they mentioned Manhattan has happened at this point, which they fought in the Statue of Liberty, and they mentioned that a few times. I'm going Hugh Jackman, you said we didn't need to see any of the other ones. And all this other stuff isn't important. Granted, it's not important, but you'll have more of an appreciation for little nods and things that they say. And if you've seen them, hell, you'll probably have even more of appreciation for this movie if you've seen all of them up to this point. Caliban's in this. We saw that in the trailers, and he has kind of a cool redemption arc thing. He's not really a mutant I know a whole lot about. He showed up in X-Men Apocalypse, but these are two different actors, two different roles, and just they almost have a little fun relationship with Caliban and Logan. They're almost a same-sex couple with Patrick Stewart taking care of him. This is the little things I've noticed in the movie. X-24, I don't know if that thing's a real thing, but it's a fucking clone of Wolverine with no soul. It's just pretty much full berserker rage. He is insane. There's so much blood. So much blood. I think I touched on it briefly in my review, but holy crap, when those two are fighting, they're just clawing each other's guts, and at one point he slams on on a freaking tree, man. I'm just oh my god, this thing's insane. This, if Wolverine didn't have a soul, this is what we would have. X-24. I don't know if that's a thing from the comics. If it is, I apologize for not knowing, but that was an insane concept. But I feel they've been doing this in almost every X-Men movie. We have Deathstroke in X-Men 2. We have Weapon 11, not Deadpool, in X-Men Origins Wolverine. And now we have X-24, these X-23 subjects. They also mentioned, Eden's real. I'll tell you that right off the bat right now. Even though it's not as cool and futuristic as they made it look in this little thing that they found in the comics, it's a little nice little safe haven. It almost reminds me of the Lost Boys village in Neverland in Hook. It reminded me of that. And even they have a little bit of older guy who's kind of not putting up with Wolverine's bullcrap. They have a little short little guy who's a big fan of Wolverine, similar to how the little kid was a fan of Pan and the other ones. I enjoyed that a bit. I just wish maybe there was maybe an adult. Yeah, this kid's maybe in his mid-teens, 15, 16. He might even be older, but he's just short. I just going there's no single adult here. Hell, they could have even used that moment to, I don't know, maybe pay homage to Wolverine's past and Alpha Flight, maybe have one of the Alpha Flight guys be like the head of this, because like no one knows of this guy. I did enjoy that X-23 like has their own team of mutants to hang out with now. They even call them New Mutants several times. I don't know if any of these guys have the powers of the New Mutants they're using in the New Mutants movie coming soon. But if they are, awesome. If not, like, these are good characters they could come back to at some point. Speaking of that, I don't know what they're going to do with X-23, because she makes it through this, guys. I'll talk about people who died here a little bit. But if they do like a new team, like the New Mutants or X Factor, or do something to make this cinematic universe bigger and continue the continuity of this Logan timeline, I would definitely like to see this Daphne girl come up and be more of an X-23. Maybe if they wanted to cast her older, get a teenager or something, if they change the role up. But if not, I'm totally fine with them staying with Daphne and having her grow up. So now we got to hit to the deaths, guys. Kind of hit a little bit hard, but Patrick Stewart as Professor X dies in this. He has a moment like where they have a moment where they save this family's horses and like help them get back on the road. And they're like, "Hey, like, why don't you come dinner with us?" And Wolverine's like, "No, we gotta mind our own business." He's like, "No." Patrick Stewart's like, "That would be lovely. I would love to." So they end up joining up with them. And it's like having a little nice quiet time in this dark, gloomy future they've been having. And they're saying grace, having fun. They're all smiling and giggling, having like a little family chat. And they're like, we really gotta get going. Patrick Stewart's like, no, like we need to relax. We need to relax. Look, we need to enjoy this moment. And he's like having a moment where he senses like Wolverine's near him, and he's like, oh, Logan, like. This has been like the most perfect night I've had in a long, long time, because everyone they've known has died. He's lost his mind so many times, and he's had a perfect content night and quiet. And then X-24, because technically Logan's there, it's just not him, stabs him, and he's like, oh. And then X-24 just like starts wrecking shop on this family, and on X-23, like he literally just has his claws in her. He's just like dragging her around. She's screaming like, ah, ah, ah. She's not screaming help or anything. She's like, you can tell she's in pain. And Logan's just like trying to check on Professor X, and he's just like, oh my god, like what have I done? Also, Logan, Wolverine, can you stop please going to these nice people's houses and wrecking them and getting them almost killed? Come on, man. You got old Pa Kent in X-Men Origins killed, and now you got this family killed. What's on you? And also that guy was named Will. When there's a will, there's a way, and you got him killed. Come on, Wolverine, what are you doing? Also, guys, for all of you speculating about this being Hugh Jackman's last movie, it definitely is, and they definitely cap it off with his death. He there's this drug that the company that's been making the X-23 things were given to mutants. It enhances their powers, cures them of other stuff, makes them strong, gets them back to their like full potential. I almost call it mutant pre-workout, because when he takes this stuff, like he's just wrecking shop, going nuts. But like that's what's killing him and Professor X, and would kill off all the other mutants. I don't know. I would like to see a flashback to like what was happening and like what that medicine was. That's another one of my nitpicks. They touch on it very briefly, but like I just want to know like what happened. Like make a one shot about this. Make this a special feature. I want to know more. They definitely need to tackle that for sure, like what that medicine was doing. But like I said, Hugh Jackman's going out with a bang. He's killing all the guys trying to kill these mutants because they got to get to this. I want to say the Canadian border. Or else, like, these guys are, like, going to be wrecked. Like, these bad guys are going to kidnap them, kill them, do more experiments with their blood and like, all that stuff. And they don't want the mutants need to live free, even though there hasn't been a big wave of mutants in quite a few years. Wolverine's using his last breaths to save these guys. X-24 and him have, like, a big final out. And, oh, my God, that fight is so brutal. Like, they're both clawing each other. X-23's trying to help him. And they also had this little MacGuffin of an adamantium bullet that Wolverine had so he can kill himself whenever, like, if things got that bad, like, just because that's the only way to kill him. Clawing at him, like, oh no! That's pretty much, I'm probably not a good Hugh Jackman impersonator, but, like, they're going nuts. X-24 is going nuts on them, and X-23 gets him, and like, he's just, like, cutting his arms, getting big chunks out of him, and then he slams him into a tree, like, impaled. I'm like, oh my god, no, like, oh, Hugh Jackman, no! X-23 gets the bullet that she stole from Wolverine. It's an adamantium bullet he wants to use to kill himself, but she uses it to save him from further harm, and like he's done for her. And there's a really emotional scene here with her crying over Wolverine, because that's her dad, man. Like, as much as he wasn't willing to accept like that, hey, this is my daughter, like he like puts that shit aside. He saves her life and everyone else's. She's upset. They have a nice little funeral moment. And there's even like a nice little touch, like there was a Western that her and Patrick Stewart were watching while Wolverine went to go get a new car and get some new things so they can keep moving. And she says this little prayer and little thing from this Western she was watching with him. And just like, oh my God, like that girl's been through so much stuff, man. Like she's gonna be almost as messed up, if not more messed up, than Wolverine when she gets older. There's like a nice little send off for Logan and Wolverine, and also they made a little makeshift funeral platform with a cross. But like as everyone else is kind of like walking off, like she's like still a little bit upset, pulls the cross out, makes it an X, puts it in there, and that's the way the movie ends, guys. It was perfect. It goes out like quietly, almost as a. It's almost kind of perfect because he finally knows like how to experience death, almost how to be a father, accept like his role as the Wolverine, and just he got to be a hero again. And this movie was awesome. I'm glad I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. It's really good. And if you're still watching this video after I spoiled all that for you and you're not still intrigued, like what the hell are you doing, guys? It's awesome. It's a nice send off to those characters. And just if Wolverine's not your cup of tea, like I get it, but this movie was a perfect send off, and I don't know. Whoever's going to be Wolverine next has their work ahead of them. I'll tell them that right now. But what do you guys think? What's your favorite spoiler? Or what's something I missed? Or maybe like a little Easter egg that maybe I didn't catch it in my eye? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, when there's a will, there's a way. Thanks for watching.